Hey guys, welcome to another episode on my channel. So if you have been following this series of tutorials, you know that in previous 3 episodes we dealt with connection between Android and USB devices. So in first 2 episodes we created code for communication between Android and ESP32 or ESP8266 microcontroller. Then in previous episode we created the Android application for reading of metadata from connected USB device. And just keep in mind that not every USB device can work with this code. For some devices we need few adjustments here and there. And if you want to download this code, you can find it on my GitHub page, and link is going to be provided in the video description. So what I want for today, it's another practical example. I want to create a cable tester. As you know, nowadays you can find a lot of faulty data cables. So in many cases you can find USB communication cable where on declaration says that it can be used for transferring data, while in reality it could be used only as power supply. So now we are going to build USB cable tester using ESP8266 microcontroller and Android phone. And basically what I intend, I want my microcontroller and my phone to exchange few messages over USB cable. And if communication goes well, I want success message on my phone. But keep in mind that this part is not absolutely necessary. Basically, if you plug a regular USB device to your phone, if your phone can recognize it as a USB device, that cable is probably totally fine. So with this messaging exchanging system, we are just making another layer of assurance. And I want to keep things as simple as possible. So what I'm going to do on my ESP side, I'm going to initialize a serial communication with baud rate of 115/200, and in here I'm going to print 0 on every iteration. And now if we read 1, we are going to send message to, and we are going to make delay of 250 milliseconds. So what is going to happen? Our phone is going to wait a message that contains 0. And if phone receives 0, it's going to send a message that is going to contain number 1. When microcontroller receives 1, it's going to send 2. But when phone receive number 2, it's going to consider communication successful, and we are going to get message printed to our screen. So this part is done. I'm going to upload this piece of code to my microcontroller now. Okay, my microcontroller is plugged in. I'm going to upload this piece of code. Alright, now I'm going to open my serial monitor. Let's see what we are going to get. Clear output, and we are receiving zeros. Okay, I'm going to send 1, and we got 2. Okay, so this works perfectly. I'm going to take this microcontroller out. We don't need our Arduino IDE anymore, and now we are going to deal with Android code. So if you are interested into this code, check my previous 3 episodes, because there is no need to repeat all of that once again. So I'm just going to remove this piece of code that reads metadata, and in here we are going to put another code. First we are going to set text to our text view to nothing, meaning we want to erase any message that is already present. Then I want to create one Boolean variable, call it result, set it to false. So basically this variable is going to hold the result from our test. Next thing, it's byte array, call it data, and string value. That is string that we are going to receive from our microcontroller. And now for loop, int equals 0, I less than 20, I plus plus, but int I. Okay, make some space in here. Now I'm going to create an instance of this data array, new byte 100 elements. That's totally fine. Now we are going to use our port to read message into data, and we are going to have timeout of 2 seconds, but we need to wrap this in try catch. All right. Now I'm going to create value from new string from data encoded with UTF-8. And now we are going to check if value contains 2. We are going to say that result is true, and we are going to break from our for loop. And now else if value contains 0, we are going to write 1 get bytes and also timeout of 2 seconds. And as you know, on another side we have delay of 250 milliseconds. We are going to do the same in here. Thread sleep 250, and we need to add another exception. That's fine. And after this for loop is done, we need another loop, another if statement. So now we are going to check for a result. If result is true, we are going to print successful message. Data cable test successful. Else, I'm just going to copy this. We are just going to print error or cables faulty or something like that. All right, this piece of code is done, and now I'm going to upload it to my phone. All right, my phone is plugged in. Let's run this. All right, so in next part of this tutorial we are going to perform test. So guys, you can see on the left my phone with application we just installed, and in the middle my ESP8266 microcontroller. First I'm going to test this cable that I'm sure that it doesn't work, but it could be used only for power supply. And if you take a look now, when I plug this cable in, we are going to get a LED diode flash. Look carefully. Yeah. But there is nothing on our phone, as you can see. So I'm going to remove this cable. We are going to put it aside. I'm going to take second cable. This one is a little bit longer. And let's try it. Okay, now we have message, and let's see. Let me show you. Data cable, just let's get focus. Okay, data cable test successful. All right, let us try third cable. I'm going to put this one aside. Need to plug this one, and now in our microcontroller. All right, we have message. Let's see. And once again, data cable test successful. So guys, that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope that you like this content, so please like, subscribe, and see ya!